Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special video because
I'm in it. Just kidding.
Because he's in it. We've been like rattling our brains and trying to put together more informational, educational content for you guys. I've mentioned this in the past that we sometimes forget that we're always getting new audiences, right? So not everyone is an expert at weight training or bodybuilding or whatever. They've never been to a gym maybe, or maybe they just are scared to go into a gym and
they're just starting their journey.
Yeah, and we forget that because we've been in it for so long. So we want to come out with some, like I said, informational content, not just for those advanced bodybuilders, powerlifters, whoever you are in your fitness journey, but those that are just coming in. So with that, Taz and I wanted to come on and share with you a couple tips on how to create an effective fitness routine. I know a lot of you have a hard time just starting one up, so we decided to make this video for you because it's a lot easier than you think.
It is. I find that's where a lot of most newbies get hung up are how to get started. Really, you don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it started, and that's sometimes the most difficult thing is to get into a good routine, and so that's why I want to make this video for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be really quick. It's going to be 3 tips on how to get started, so we're just going to dive right into it. Oh, before I forget, make sure you watch the entire video because we have a gift for you at the very end. It may help, or it may make this a lot easier for you guys. So, with all that said, let's get started with tip number 1. First
and foremost, I think both of us can agree on this, and a lot of people would agree, is number 1, you have to establish your goal. You know, you have to establish what you want to do, whether it's weight loss, whether it's gaining muscle, whether it's getting stronger, whether, you know, whatever it is, you have to have a good understanding of where you want to take your fitness journey, okay? And everything after that will come. You know, it's just a matter of getting a good grasp on where you want to go and what goals you want to achieve, and then building everything around that.
If your goal is to, I don't know, build muscle, right? And for some reason you're just doing a lot of cardio thinking that that's what's going to happen, you're actually going backwards instead of going or making improvements. So you want to make sure you set those goals, whether it be, like you said, to get stronger, gain more muscle, lose weight, maybe it's just get more flexible. You know, whatever it is, determine your goal and then proceed to step number 2.
So after you have your goals figured out, next step is to really determine how often you can commit to working out every week. All right, so this is called your workout frequency. So how many days a week you can work out, in addition to how long in each of those days you can commit to training.
Yeah, and this is not how many days you wish you could work out. This is how many days can you actually commit to working out. That means like figuring out your work schedule. If you work 5 days a week, but you're like, I don't know, a nurse or something, and you're just starting out, you're probably not gonna wanna go to the gym 6 days a week. So maybe start off by 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is, whatever you think you commit to. This is your chance to be real with yourself. Don't like try to impress anyone. This is there's no one to impress. It's just you're working on yourself right now. So from the very beginning, be honest with yourself and just pick the times and the days that you can work out for you.
So as coaches, one of the many questions we ask our clients when we're talking to them before we even start working with them is how often can you commit to working out? You know, realistically, and the key term here is realistically. It's not, okay, how many do you want to work out, like Yami mentioned, but given your schedule, given your life, given what you think you can do, how often can you commit, okay?
And remember, this is not a right or wrong answer.
No, this is just 100% tailored to you and what you can commit to. Now once you figure out that, how often you can work out, then you can kind of take the next step and start putting together your plan.
Yeah, I see that a lot of our clients kind of, I don't want to say fail their program, but they kind of just give up because they start off by doing 6 days a week when they haven't worked out at all, and it becomes more of a burden and more of a stress in their life than aiding it. So again, just be completely honest with yourself and start slow.
Yeah, absolutely. As coaches, we're not going to make a program for somebody built around 5 days a week when they can only train 3 times a week. You know, how is that going to work? How is that going to create success in the long term when the plan itself isn't built around what you can actually do?
Which leads us to tip number 3. Make a plan. And this is where a little bit of the work comes in. You have to take tip 1, figure out what you want to accomplish. Take tip 2, how many days and times you can get yourself into the gym, and then create a plan around that. So you're gonna have to do a little bit of research on this. If you don't have a coach or anything, you know, if your goal is to gain muscle, you obviously want to do things that are going to help and aid that, not so much cardio like I mentioned in the past or in the beginning. If you want to do weight loss, you want to incorporate some sort of cardio hit, or if you know your macros, you would start with a lower set of macros, whatever. So it's just trying to figure out the plan for best results.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this doesn't take into account nutrition at all. This is just your fitness plan, not your health plan.
That's totally
so you have your fitness plan, you have your training, and then you have your nutrition and your macros, or however you want to go about your nutrition. The nutrition part is a completely separate video. We're just talking about getting yourself moving more. And so yeah, like she said, establishing your plan and building everything, going from your goals to your workout frequency to then putting those together and getting your plan together. Okay, so again, say you want to build muscle, then that means you're going to have to be doing more weightlifting than cardio, just because weightlifting is what's going to stress the muscles in order to build muscle, okay? And dividing that up even more, if your goal is to build muscle or get stronger, a lot of people think those are hand in hand, whereas those are much, much different as far as how many sets you're going to do, how many reps you're going to do,
what types of lifts you're doing,
what types of lifts you're doing, the frequency, the intensity, all this stuff. You know, this is a very basic video. We're not diving too deep into this.
But if you want another video that we go deeper into this, let us know below and we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, so this is just like for the bare bones, minimum, very general tips on establishing your routine. We don't want to overwhelm, because I would imagine a lot of people watching this video are fairly new, and we don't want to overwhelm you with like, okay, you have to do 3 sets of 12 and then rest for 90 seconds and then do that 3 times a week, but you can't do too many exercises of the same thing 3 times a week. And you can see how
it might get a little overwhelming and people just quit because it's just a lot.
Right, for somebody who doesn't know the ins and outs, who hasn't been doing it long enough to know. Designing your plan around your goals and around your frequency is really the biggest thing, and making it consistent.
Yeah. Once you do that, like you said, it's consistency. If you don't see results in a week, you're doing good. It's not going to happen in a week. So just stay consistent. Do not give up. And I promise you'll see results. So with all of that being said, Taz and I wanted to create something for you beginners that have never stepped into a gym, that have never had a routine of sorts, to kind of just help with that. So we created a 21-day jumpstart blueprint, and that is going to be a gift to you.
So basically we created this to take all the guesswork out of establishing your routine. Now granted, we don't know exactly what your goal is. We don't know if you want to lose weight or gain muscle or get stronger or where you're at. You know, we have no way of knowing that. So this is a general routine. This is basically just to get you started, okay? It's gonna have a mix of cardio, it's gonna have a mix of metabolic conditioning, it's gonna have a mix of weightlifting, it's gonna have a little bit of everything in this routine. So it's 21 days, that's 3 weeks, and we thought that was a good amount of time to get you started, get you introduced to a few different training techniques, weightlifting, cardio, a good mix of everything. And so hopefully you can take what you have done over the past 3 weeks and then kind of move into your own thing.
So like I said earlier, this is our gift to you. It's completely free, and I'm gonna link it in the description box below. It'll take you to my website, and then you can just literally just download it off the website. It's very easy peasy.
Super easy.
Yeah. Feel free to share this with your friends. I know a lot of us work better in accountability with groups, so have at it. Make it like a workout party.
The more the merrier.
And if you have any questions on anything in that program, feel free to reach out to any of us. We are always a DM away, an email away. Or if you haven't joined the Yam Fam group on Facebook, make sure to click the link in the description box below to join. I don't know where we're at now, like 350 people in there. So we're building we're building an awesome community, and it's not only for you to ask questions to me. All the people in the group right now are like helping each other, supporting each other, sharing recipes, sharing their workouts, sharing their progress pictures, and it's just a really great place to come together as a community. So again, the link will be in the description box below for both the program and the Yam Fam group. So just feel free to hit that little button, and then yeah, I think that's it.
So we hope this helped give you a little bit of insight into how to really get your fitness routine started. Again, it was very general, but we wanted to give you guys the bare bones of getting started.
Yeah, and if you have any questions on any of what we spoke about, leave it in the comment section below, and we'll obviously get back to you. With that being said, we're gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with a friend you think might benefit from it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.